Okay, this explorer bar is very, very important. Query explorer bar and page explorer bar and condition explorer. Yesterday we just saw like we dragged and dropped and checked about list, how the list works, cluster works, chart works, yeah, right? Today, let's say there is a requirement like product wise last year revenue. A small example. Product wise last year revenue. Okay, product wise last year revenue. We need to display where quantity 30 lakhs or quantity like 30 lakhs greater than or equal to greater than or 30 lakhs quantity greater than or 30 lakhs only we need to display. So this is a requirement. Let's take sample example. So where we need to start, how we need to start is first thing we need to go to the page of query explorer. First we will go with the query explorer. Okay, this is explorer bar actually. This is explorer bar. You have a page and you have a query and you have a condition. Okay, now there is a toolbox. Now I move to the query explorer, click on this queries. When I say queries, you will see this option. Move this query. Generally, if you have all the relationship and everything in framework manager, you don't need joins here. Let's say for example, framework manager package level, we don't have a relationships. Framework manager package level, we don't have a joins. If that is the case, what we have to do is we can also prepare a joins here. We can also do the union, join, union, everything we can do here also. So let's say query A for sales, same cardinality, same rule checking is sales query, then other query for orders query. You can drag one more query for orders query, and then you can also make a join here. There's an option called join, right? And drag here. So drag and drop this query 1 and query 2 like this, and we can create a relationship between both the queries by clicking this join symbol. Based on the common column, we can click a link common column between both of that. But we didn't bring any columns into this base queries, no. That's why it is empty both. And you can also specify the cardinality. Can you see? Same cardinality. In framework manager level, if you don't have a relationships, we can also do our own here. Okay, using all these things. One thing, and other thing is without package, we need a dummy package. But let's assume framework manager that is not there. You want to use a SQL query. Sometimes business user will use a query, SQL query. Drag the SQL option. See here. By default, native query will be there. You go to the data source. You need to specify what connection you want to write that query. Select the connection and write your own query. The SQL query will be there. No, you can write your own query here. Like a select star from GoSales.branch. Okay, validate. Click OK. You go and see, you will get all the branch colors by default. Like that. You can write a big query also with all of joins like that. So query explorer means all these things will be there. In the query explorer, you can bring the individual queries. If you want, you can join. If you want, you can do the union. You know that union also, that criteria is the same what we discussed. Query, both the queries, whatever queries you are adding, no, same column name, same order, same data type should be there. This is a union. And if you want to do the union all, you see here, you can say preserve. Remove the duplicates is union. Union all means keeping a duplicates. Right? All these things you can do based upon the requirement. Okay, forget about that. I'll remove everything. Now let's check one query and we'll start work on this query explorer. If it is a one query, you can say this is a main query, main report query. You can give a name. Main. If it is some other queries, which is a main query, that we can say main and assign that query to the reporting. First thing what we do is we drag and drop the query and then give a name, double click. You can go inside that query. So this is the source, this is a toolbox. Now go to the source. What is our requirement? Product wise last year revenue and quantity greater than 30 lakhs something. So product means go to the product area and drag and drop the product columns, like product type, product line, product type, whatever it is, based upon the requirement. And then we saying last year. Last year means drag and drop the all year information. Go there, drag and drop the year information. Year information, and go to the here tools. In sales, say quantity and revenue both, like that. After dragging and each and every, right, first we need to, after seeing this requirement, right, first we need to prepare a gap analysis. Gap analysis in the sense like based upon the requirement, is everything is here in the package, that all the metrics, all the columns is available in the package or not. Sometimes some of the calculated columns will be there in the requirement also. First we need to check either what they give the requirement, all the columns is there or not. If it is there, you can drag and drop. If it is not there, what they call in the requirement is a different name, what is there in the package is a different name. Because this requirement will give a business and the package will be prepared by model developers. And report we are doing, let's assume I develop the model and publish that. And business requirement, report requirement will give it to someone else. And you are developing the reports. So we are three are completely different. It's not like that, compulsory we need to have a same names, it will be different also. In that requirement, you can also clarify, saying that what is mean by product revenue, what is mean by sales revenue, product wise sales revenue, product wise last year sales revenue, what is mean by sales revenue. So we have only revenue, we don't have sales. Maybe it is like a sales table, that is revenue they're talking, we need to confirm. Okay, like that. After preparing all the information, if it is not there, we can always ask what column I can use. First we do check on our side. If it is not there, we can ask always. And then either all the columns what we dragged and dropped here in the query, this column having a data or not, we need to make sure first. How to test is select the column, go to the run, view tabular data. So it will give you the data. If it is there or not, all the columns, what all the columns we drag and drop. And then they're talking about last year. Last year means first we see the data, how many years of data is there. Last year means what is the data for last year. We can apply the filter for last year data. And Cognos got a framework manager having only two types of filters, right? And reporting having what? Three types of filters: detail filter, summary filter, slicer. Detail filter, summary filter, slicer. How slicer works also I'll show you. How other two filters work I'll show you. This entry point of view is important and work point of view anyhow it's important, mandatory. But entry point of view also they will confuse and they try to ask you. I'll show you. Before going to that, let it run and show you the types of filters. IBM Cognos BI, you have two types. FM, framework manager, this is reporting. RS, report studio. Framework manager will have two types of filters that we already known only, right? Query subject filter or embedded. Query subject filter or embedded filter. Query subject filter or embedded filter. Now, this one is there now. Other one is what is modal filter or standard alone filter. Modal filter or standard alone filter. Two types of filters with the data fields. Coming to the reporting point of view, mainly we have three types of filters. What is this? Is detail filter. Okay, summary filter. And slicer. This is what is dimensional modeling filter. This is dimensional modeling filter that keep in the side. Now by default, detailed filter means you will get a where condition, you will get a where clause. You get a where condition by default. This one will get a having condition. You know that, right? When you have apply the filter for measure values, generally means amount related, total related values will have generally get a having condition. No, that will have an idea, right? Now within a detail, again there are two filters, before and after. Within a detail filter we have a two. One is before auto aggregation, this is after auto aggregation. After auto aggregation, before auto aggregation, after auto aggregation. So before auto aggregation means, again here by default you will have where condition is this. This is having condition. Okay. What is the summary filter? I told you having condition, no? Summary filter. Summary filter is having condition, no? Summary filter also having condition. We don't have any parts here, just having condition summary filter. But here is true. Again here you get a question here. What is this one? What is this one? Both is having condition, no? What is the difference between after aggregation and summary filter? That both are getting having condition only. Why we need this? Why not this? Right? So here by default you will get, right? And this one here we can, here the total, that summary will be there. Let's say for example, if we have like select, in our case product line, product type, right? And here and the sum of quantity, from the table, table. So now if you want to apply this on summary quantity greater than or equal to that much, what do you have to do? Group by product line, product type, here, then having sum of quantity. So then equal to like that. Which one? This one. This will give you after. After aggregation. This is actually after aggregation will give you how many columns you have. That many you can apply. That many you can apply group by. But whereas summary filter, no, summary filter also having, right? In this case, in our report case, we have 3 columns, right? Here you can specify what level you want to apply. We can define or specify what level that condition, I mean scope, what level you want to apply filter. Either year wise you need to apply the total and do the filter, or product line wise, product wise. We can specify the scope. It's called as a scope. We can specify the scope, what level you want to apply the filter condition. That is advantage, having condition only, but not for all the cases. You can specify particularly. You go and see, I'll show you that. You got that point right here. Now filters means mainly framework manager, 2 types of filters. After explaining the framework manager filters, immediately they will jump from there to report studio. How many filters are available in report studio? 3 types of filters: detail filter and summary filter and slicer. Slicer is a dimensional filter. That forget about that. Again, within a report studio, mainly we'll have a detail filter and summary filter. By default, a detail filter you will get a where condition. Summary filter you will get a having condition, where clause and having clause. Right? Now within a detail you have before aggregation, after aggregation. Before mean again where condition, after means having condition. Immediately they'll ask you, what is the difference between after aggregation and summary filter? Both are is having only, but summary filter we have a facility what level you want to apply that your condition. Okay, the scope we can determine a scope additionally here, what level you want to apply the filter. Let's go and see now. You see, this is, I think we get a data now here. See, data you got, right? Component equipment, everything, and cooking year and years and this one. 2004, 2005, 2006, 2007. We got the data 4 years. Last year means generally if you want to apply the filter on either number or character, we can directly write here. So in case you drag and drop the column, if you drag and drop the column, what happened is stuck. We able to getting, are you getting right? Yeah, it's okay, right?
Yes.
Okay, 2007. So generally number means you can say 200. If it is a character, generally if it is a character, you can go over the character product line column and you need to write manually, saying that single code. Like that, we need to write single code. Character means when you apply the filter in character values, we will specify single code. When you apply the filter in the number values, we will specify which one that number directly. If it is a number, like that you can enter. If it is a character, we need to put a single quotes. That's how. And if you want a year point of view, I'll drag and drop the year and say equal to 2007 is the last year. And one more thing I want to give you the hint here. While writing the condition, sometimes we don't know if it's a big name, we might do some spelling mistakes. Right? While dragging and dropping. While dragging and dropping and applying the conditions, we can also do one thing. Where is this product line is coming from? Go to the product line, click the product line, and say equal to single means equal to, multiple means in. Select the product line and left side package. Pick the values from here. You see, select value, select multiple values. Multiple values means this one. So it will take care automatically. It will give you the how many number of records is there in the database. It will give you the records, actual data. Select, insert. 3 automatically. See, single quote starting and semi comma, everything will be displayed. Just a second. Okay. So we can also pick the values from the database by using this option. Single value means this one. Multiple values is this one. Single value is this. Multiple values is this. Okay. That's the one thing. Now I just entered 2007 now, dragged and dropped and said 2007. This will come as a where class. Now run and see. We should get only 2007 now. Data for only 2007. And if I want to apply the quantity 30 lakhs, drag and drop the quantity here. Detail level I can put. So detail level I can specify, drag and drop, and say greater than or equal to 30 lakhs. 300, 3,000, 30,000, 2 lakhs, 30 lakhs. And in this case, I'll specify like 10 lakhs, greater than 10 lakhs. Now, I specified the condition called greater than 10 lakhs. If I run now, I'll try to run now. You have the data again. See, the first one is this one, full date all years. This is for only 2007. This report. We go here, only 2007. We see, only 2000 came. Now, I specified the condition quantity greater than or equal to 20 lakhs. This one is one. This one is one. Greater than 10 lakhs we specified. This one and this one and this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 records we should get. 10 lakhs, about 10 lakhs means 5 records we should get out of this 2007. So we are not getting anything. Why? Because you see, we are specifying generally year means wherever you go, year is year only. 2007 only will be there, either product line level, type level, year level. If you select this filter condition, there is a 2 options. As I told you, detailed filter, you have 2 options. Before auto aggregation, after auto aggregation. Before means by default where condition. For 2007 it was okay because that is a year, it's a number. Now coming to the quantity point of view, quantity is the measure. Measure also when you say before auto aggregation, what will happen, right? The quantity in the table, quantity is there at a day level. Now here we are getting the data at what level we should get data product line wise. You see here product line wise, product type wise, year wise is 2,44,000. So this data should sum at all these 3 levels then apply the filter. So that is the reason when you're applying this kind of filters, measure kind of filters, we need to specify after aggregation. So what will happen after aggregation means here generally measure values means if you want to apply the filter at measure value, we need to do the after aggregation. Then apply the filter. Filter with apply after auto aggregation only we need to apply. Then what will happen? It will do the total at product line wise, type wise, year wise, then do the sum on quantity, apply the filter. After applying that, after summing only the total will apply after aggregation. So after total only, because this quantity column is a total. This quantity column is a total column. So after applying the total only we need to apply the filter. If it is a before aggregation, before the putting the total means nothing but a day level, that value will be the day level will be hundreds. 100 means 10 lakhs is a huge amount. No, it's not. You don't get any data. You see now you will get. So that is an example for before and after for this. Before and after mostly we use before detail filter only. That to character values and number values we leave as a default. It's called before. And especially for measure values we specify before auto aggregation, after auto aggregation. Let me close all these things. We should get only 4 or 5. What we saw, right? That is the difference. Now, let's say for example, that is one thing. Another thing, I want to apply the filter, summary filter. You see, summary filter, we have a facility actually in the summary filter point of view. But this data will be different granularity level. We can apply this filter. It's like dimensional point of view we can use. If you click this now, this is also summary filter only. Summary filter is E also is there total. Click this. There is a scope here. In this scope, you can define is a product line wise you want to apply the total for quantity and apply the filter, or type wise or year wise, depend what level you want to apply. That will indicates that the scope can be defined. After aggregation and summary both are same, both is to get having conditionally. But what is the advantage here? Mostly we use this only. But summary filter point of means you can specify what level you want to apply the scope. You can determine a scope here additionally. Summary filter. Now that one, let's see the 10 lakhs came or not. See, only about 10 lakhs and 11 lakhs, 16, 47, 29, 21. Only above one. Only. That is one thing. Now, slicer filter, I want to show you the slicer filter. Slicer filter means dimension filter. I want to show you the slicer filter, how that works. I'll show you. This is the dimensional. This is the dimensional modeling, phase analysis. Let's check here. Let's say here time dimension. Here. Two 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, and 5 years. I want to apply the filter for only 2004 or 2005. See, that is the number. See, this is hierarchy. This is the level. With that, we have any members. This one. If you want to apply the filter on 2004, this you need to apply filter. Where? Here. Go to the query. Go to the query. In that query, that third filter is that. Third option. Drag and drop 2005 to the here. Slicer number filter. It's called as a slicer number. See like that. Now still it's not filter because it doesn't select where class, because we assigned the report only this column. No, everything is coming. This is this value not linked with this report, so we have to link that. How to link is just need to assign the properties actually both the columns. Then only the filter will work. For this cases will work differently. Select the report, entire report. In the properties there is a properties. We just need to link the two columns. There is a properties. In the properties, we just need to select both, so that in the selection also these two will come. Then automatically selection this came, the filter also will apply. We'll get only 2005. That is that kind of members. If you want to filter in the dimensional modeling with the specific level, specific members, if you want to filter, this will help. Slicer. Okay, you clear, right? What is the 3 types of filters? Clear? What is the
Yes.
framework manager? What is the reporting filters? Okay. But mostly we use detail filter only. Dimensional point of view, slicer. Even dimensional point of view, we can use these filters only. Why? Because we have a facility here. If you go and see, we don't need to use the levels also. Each level you have the column. See, if you want to apply the filter for 2005, you can drag this column directly into the query. Say equal to 2005. Like detail filter also you can apply. Both conditions can be applied. This is one thing. Every level you have that column. You go to the quarter also, you have a quarter column. The quarter key, quarter number, quarter. Month means month members will be there. Again, all month columns. You can use these or these to apply the filter. Normal columns like what we are doing in report, relational report. Okay. So first you understand, right? Based upon the requirement, we need to fulfill, make sure everything is working here only. Everything is working here only. Let's say both are coming from different. You can also make relationships here, as I showed you, right? And then what we do, we'll have to go to the page now. First, Query Explorer will make sure everything is working in Query Explorer. All the conditions and calculations, everything will be there only. We check every time view tabular data. We check. Right click, say view tabular data. Or else, if you are inside the query, select one column, go to the run view tabular data. If outside the query, you can always right click. Now, if after confirming this query, everything is working fine, then we move to the page. In Page Explorer, you'll have a lot of objects. What report you want to design, either list or cluster or chart, based upon the requirement, you can drag and drop. But main thing is when you run the report in report studio point of view, one small clue here. When you're trying to run the report and you get output and see the data, no, wherever you are seeing the result output, the data like this or like this, it means this object is having one query, it assigned one query by default. Wherever you are able to see the data in respect to object, is a chart or list or cross tab or map, you are able to see the data in as output in Cognos viewer, it means that object is having one query. It's got one query. Similarly, now I drag and drop the list report. It is got in one query. So now I go there and I can't drag and drop directly. See, what I showed you yesterday is not a best practice. To explaining that components of Report Studio, I just drag and drop. We should not do drag and drop. We should first do it query level, then only page level. You see in drag and drop now. When you drag and drop now, what will happen? When you drag and drop here now, see, it tell you main is not linked with this query because this report is linked to query one. Every time you drag and drop, you'll have separate query. So I dragged and dropped now only, no, that's why query one came. This report is linked to query one. Again, if I drag one more report, cross tab report, this query linked to query 2, query 3, like that it will come multiple times. How many times you drag and drop, that many will come. You see, query 1, query 2. If you select this, if you want to select entire report, that is what you need to do. Dot is there. Click that corner. Here also, click that corner. Automatically, entire report will select report query 1. This one is query 2. So we already prepare our query now for requirement. So remove what we have to do for that is select this report, entire report, select entire report and go to the properties, change that query to the main. Change this query to the main because we already prepared our own query for our requirement. Change it to the main. Then you can drag and drop from there. Then only see that query 1 gone now. This report is linked to this main query. You can drag and drop now. See, we don't get any error. So first we prepare a query, then we drag and drop however you want. Clear? This is how the page will be designed. So now we can apply all the totals, groups, sections and everything around that one. Done now, you will also get output. Basic process is this. Any report, if you want to start, first we need to prepare a query, then only design the page. In this page also already template is there as I showed you yesterday. You can go to the toolbox and connect the template using this option. Which option? The toolbox, layout, component reference option. You can bring the template, header, footer, body, whatever it is. Then assign your columns, your own prepared columns to the report. It's running still. So now, so Page Explorer is this. We already finished the Query Explorer, how to do, and the Page Explorer we have. In a Page Explorer, you have report pages, prompt pages, class and all. We'll have to see prompt pages, how the prompt will design and all. I will explain you when it comes to the prompt page. I'm trying to introduce this one. We didn't see fully, so just like report pages. If you want to have multiple pages, click there. And anyhow, we'll have to see down the line all the funda. Drag and drop one more page. Page 1, page 2, page 3, like that. You can keep one page for list report, crosstab report, chart report. You can also keep page names also. Separate page names. And then prompt page, dynamic selection prompt page that we have to get. I'll explain you. Then there is one more thing is called as important variable, explorer bar. First we saw Query Explorer, make sure all the requirement is fulfilled here. Then move to where? Page Explorer and design the page. However, we need as per the requirement, the total, subtotals, color, everything. Then now I want to dynamically apply the color for this report or hide and show for this report. Variable is important. Minimum, if you want to drag and drop also, two things will be involved. One is Query Explorer, Page Explorer, right? Generally, if you drag and drop, Query Explorer, Page Explorer involved. I'll just show you the new report. You see, I'm just taking one new report, list report. You see now, actual process is what is query, then page, then condition. Condition is not mandatory. If at all you want to prepare your report with the stylist or the dynamic, we need a conditional explorer. You see, first query 1 came now. Query Explorer, query 1 came. Page Explorer, page 1 came. So this is the minimum. If you drag and drop now, basically you drag and drop, what will happen? You see, first is what? Page is already there, page 1, and go to the query is there, query 1. The query 1 also got a 2 data items like that. The 2 will be prepared by default. By default, the 2 will come. But if you drag and drop also the 2, without the 2 there is no report. Without Query Explorer and Page Explorer there is no report. But best practice is what is? Basic stuff you can drag and drop, not a problem. But when you really design the all the conditions and formulas, like proper design, best practice is first query, then page. First query, then page. I also put a quantity. Then if you want to display quantity above 10 lakhs is one color, 20 lakhs is one color, below 20 lakhs is one color. If you want to see that way, that is to apply the color. Okay, color is not for only for coloring. Sometimes, let's say Trinath belongs to specific country. If Trinath logged in, he should see this report. If I logged in, I should see separate report. Dynamically hide and show, or dynamically apply the colors and hide and shows. Or if you run one report, should be list should only run in PDF. Crosstab should run only in XML. Difference depends upon whatever possibilities. As in conditional explorer bar only. Conditional explorer bar we have variables. There is a 3 types of variables. If you want to just to do hide and show, yes or no, use for Boolean variable. Boolean variable means you can apply only 2 conditions, either yes or no. When you write a condition, I dragged and drop the Boolean variable. If I write a condition saying that quantity greater than or equal to 30 lakhs or 20 lakhs, right? It means what? You will get yes or no values. Yes or no. Yes means greater than 20 lakhs. No means less than 20 lakhs, like that. You see string variable. String variable means you can write n number of expressions saying that case when quantity between 1 lakh to 2 lakhs, then red. Quantity between 5 lakhs to 10 lakhs, green, yellow, blah blah blah. Multiple conditions if you want to apply, we'll use this one. Which one? Boolean variable. You see, Boolean variable will not come any values. Based upon inside the condition, we can add n number of A, B. You can add n number of. So this is for multiple conditions. This is for multiple conditions. This is for only 2. More than 2 is this. And if you want to dynamically change the language down the line, I will show you multiple examples for each and every variable. Anyhow, we'll see that there is a lot of examples for that. Now I just want to introduce all the variables, what is there inside language zipper based upon the language. Let's say Chinese people want to open Chinese language, Dutch like that. How many languages you selected, that many will come here. Chinese people Chinese like that. Boolean variable means one or two conditions if you want to satisfy, we use Boolean variable. More than two, string variable. Dynamically language changes, language variable. Deleting these two. Let's take one example how the variable works. Boolean only have taken. What is the condition? Quantity greater than or equal to 20 lakhs. Go there. Go to the page. I'll go here and choose that yes. I go to the variable. Say yes. Yes means what? Yes means greater than 20 lakhs. Select that. It is highlighted this. Select this. What is that quantity? Go to the style variable. There is lots of properties. Each and every property there is one example. I'll explain that down the line. Today I just want to show you the what is the importance of the explorer bar. Style variable. Go to the boolean. Click OK. I applied a boolean to style. And then say what you want to do. You want to hide or you want to change the format or you want to apply the color or border. Whatever you want to do, you can do. Yes means green color. No means red color. Whatever it is. No means reverse of that 20 lakhs. You can apply whatever color, the foreground color, background color, or padding, or border, or format, whatever it is. Like that. Less than 20 lakhs regular, greater than 20 lakhs. Okay. Remove, it will be empty only, not see anything. Dynamically only runtime. During the runtime, that will take care, display that color. This is normal, no? For these values, we will apply, we will get a colors. You understand now, right? What is the important of this explorer bar? Explorer bar is mainly three types: query explorer bar, page explorer bar, conditional explorer bar. A query explorer bar is where we can prepare our requirements here only. First, make sure everything is working. You need a join, signal join you can do, or union you can do, or direct SQL also you can do. Whatever you want to, you can do here. Make sure everything is working at this level only, data level only. Then design will go to the page. The design also dynamically hide and show if you want to do. That is for variables. See, it is like about 30 lakhs, 20 lakhs is green and below the is red like that. 11, 10, 4, 3, 12 like that. Okay, that is the one. Now we'll see that color example also, multiple variables also multiple. This explorer bar also will get a multiple examples based upon the type of report. While explaining the type of report, I will be showing you multiple types. Don't worry. Now you got the explorer bar funda. Now I want to start and explain you this objects, toolbox objects, each and every object from the toolbox. Each and every object from the toolbox. Like where the text will be used, where the block will be used, where the table will be used, where the field set, query explorer, query calculation, layout calculation, each and everything. We don't know when that each object will be help you.
Yeah.
It's not like that, overnight we use everything based upon the situation, based upon the requirement. I'll each and every point I'll explain you saying that what is the text, where we use, how we use, like that. Then in future also we will mostly cover each one for one example. I will also cover during the reporting time also.
Yeah.
During the project time. But still, not 100% everything will be used.
Yes. Yeah.
Now, if you go here, there is a text item first. Toolbox text item means wherever you want to write some name, either title or name or whatever you want to display some text, we need this option to write. We can't directly write manually. We can't click here and type manually. It's not allow you to display. So what I have to do is you need to take a text wherever you want to present the text. Drag and drop the text and say sales revenue Portfolio sales revenue report like that. Okay, like that. Title, names or subtitles, that one will be. Now I'm trying to, okay, see, if I use this report now, generally 3 columns till where I got till favorites. Okay, now I want to restrict my report till only 2 centimeters or 1 centimeter like that. I want to restrict my report for certain levels. So certain levels means generally in a single page, if you design multiple reports, then we'll have to organize properly and design. So this way, to control these subjects, block is important. Block is, it will not allow you to extend the certain size. Let's say I'm putting this list object within a block, and then I'm selecting the block and specifying the block to the, restricting the block to the 2 centimeters. The size and overflow will be there. Properties 2 centimeters. So what block will take care, right? Block will not allow you to expand your content. Width 2 centimeters, pixels or centimeters. So report will be restricted for only 2 centimeters. It will not expand. It will not allow you to expand. Till it will not go allow you to go right side. It will be restricted to till 2 centimeters only. Okay. So wherever you can apply, either inside the report or outside the report, or block is to organize, or see, it is restricted now. Previously it was till here, now it's became a till 2 centimeters. See, till here you have till here. Now this one, see, till home only, like that. It will restrict one thing. Block is for block is meant for that. Even block has this column, I want to restrict it to 1 centimeter, or this one, like that. So you can also put this block within a column. So one more small important thing is there is, if you want to insert within a object to one more object. See, this is already list is one object, block is one object. If you want to insert one more block within that list or within that column, you need to do unlock. Unlock. Currently unlock. Then only it will allow you wherever you want to go. See, wherever you want to go, it will allow you. Okay, wherever you want to go, it will allow you. Okay, like that. Okay, you can specify this block size 1 centimeter, half centimeter, whatever it is. Okay, like that. So this will help to control the objects, or control the objects mainly. For restrict the specific size, this block will take care of that. There is a, if you leave alone, right, it may, there is a chance to expand based upon the values or based upon the data. Well, because by default, if you don't specify anything, it will take 100% of width, 100% of the height, 100% of the width. Based upon that own limit, it will take care. So if you want to specify, block is suggestible. You see automatically, even here also, you see, this is a block. So this is also block automatically there. We didn't add that. Even this is also like that. Now table. Table is for what is to organizing the objects. This table is important. If you want to present multiple reports, always right. If you see, if I drag and drop, I want to keep list is left side, cross tab is here, chart is here, map is here, like that. So it is not possible. Why? Because it will come and sit to the one below the others like this. Come and sit one below the others. If I even try to put here, it will come under that only. One below the others only, it will come. So to organize that, to sit properly, that objects, like 4 objects to the 4 different corners. If you try to put all the object, try to drag and drop all the objects into the blank page, it will come always starting with the left side. One below the others, starting with the left side to the right, left to right. By default, it will come. That is the nature of the report. If you want to put middle, you can change this format. See here. If you want to put middle, you can put the middles. You can put like center. You can do that, but that is not a good. However you want, it will not come. As per our requirement, it will not come. So for that, what you have to do is, we'll have to do take a table and organize properly. We can take a table and organize properly. Table is very, very important. Without a table, there is no design. Like basic, our basic, if you want to write something in a white paper also, you will properly, make a lines and write it proper way, right? Divide the page and do, no. Similarly, this table will help you to organize that objects proper way. Drag and drop the table, mention 3 by 3, 3 rows and 3 columns like that. Okay, select this, drag and drop. Select this, drag and drop. Okay, then you can also have here one more. Like this, you can keep however you want. You have like here one more. You can also keep a gap between object to object and drag a chart here like that. See, 4 will be 4 corners. 4 objects will be 4 corners. You can select this and where you want to set it, the top or left or right. You can organize within the top box. Left is the top, left to top. This one. This say left or right, right, bottom or right, middle or top, right top, like that. So then if you want to specify some gap, select that and put some gap. So this will also help you to organize putting some gap between both of them, right? That's where. So table is very later. After today we have 4 objects with the 4 corners. Now you want to have one more object. Means one more object you want to add. Means there is a third set of reports. Now select that and go to the table here. Go table here. Insert. On top table is there, insert. Right or left or below. Say right. Right side you can have. Okay. 2 rows. You'll get 2 options. 2 extra lines there. End. See here. 1 and 2. So this one is for gap. This one you can drag and drop one more report, however you want. Okay. So this table is to organize the objects. Okay. Clear, right? How the table help you?
Yes.
Okay. Then field set. What is mean by field set is you can make a separate subtitles using this field set. You can make separate subtitles. Subtitles, let's say there is a product line. This is for one report. This is for one report. This is for one report. The field set will help you to put the title for that respective list report. Overall is like product wise sales revenue report only. But within that, what is the first object is what? The first one is belongs to what? For what purpose? Second one is what? Third what? Fourth what? Like that, we can use the field set. Okay, and then okay. So what else? We got stuck this. Okay. (90 to 98, 95 to 98% of the reporting will be built using the studio only. That's why we'll have to stay here only minimum 2 weeks to cover up each and every point. So that if you understand the development now, how tool works, how the report works, you can easily manage or maintain and enhance that more reporting. You can change the reporting, you can support the reporting, and you can also administration easily if you know the fund how it working. Something is not right. Got stuck. Still says loading. Okay. Now, if you go to the field set and drag and drop the field set in here, I can add it here in the field set. See, like that. Here I can write separate. I mean separate subtitle. Let's say sales report. You can put bold, color, italic, whatever you want to do. You can do. Okay.
How does it work typically in consultancy companies? Like, whoever developing also will, whoever developing framework manager project also will involve in report studio as well, right? It's the same
Yes.
person will be involved in entire flow. he just picks
Depends upon
somebody.
the client. Depends upon the client. Some of the clients will allow you to everything. If it's a small client, yes, you have to do database, ETL, reporting, and everything. And then similarly, they'll also pay, pay good also. They'll pay good salary as well. US, what according to my experience, no, big clients, right? They will be restricted to only for reporting. They will not allow you to the modeling. But later, as on you get experienced. You became a senior after 1 year, 2 years. You are active in that, actively participating in all the meetings, and you are able to, got used to your entire environment. Then they allow you to do modeling also. Then they'll only slowly start ask you to develop, regular activities administration also. If you take a Nike, BCBS, BCBS, there is a huge, very big client actually. So I was supporting that and Nike and Bank of America, all these things. So insurance clients and American Motor Insurance. These are the people like they have a team, but as in 1 year, they'll definitely allow you to take care of end to end. Let's say some change comes for you, right? You have to create your table your own and bring the table into the framework manager, and you only yourself will create requirement the spec, and you need to create give a meeting. You need to set up a meeting with requirement clarifications. Again, you need to prepare the document and provide that initial that document like review, code review, pre-review, everything you have to prepare. You have to give and explain what you are trying to do. Everything. So depends. Like each client will have different, but small clients will yes, it's all they'll always give us.
If you like our videos, then subscribe to our channel and be a part of the journey with GoLogica and stay connected with the latest videos.